Hi guys, thank you for hitting that play button. This is Kiru Kishakumar, pharmacologist, certified integrative nutrition health coach and founder of Reboot Health. In this video, I want to talk about fasting for women. So these are some of the questions I've been getting. Should women be fasting, and how do they fast to strengthen and manage their hormones? Should they be fasting different to men, and what kind of fasting should they be following? So I wanted to come to you guys to give you some explanation and some insights and share some science how a woman should be fasting according to her menstrual cycle and according to her age as well. So if you're new to my channel and like my content, feel free to give me a thumbs up, drop your comments, and go ahead and share with your friends and family. And if you do have any questions, share it with me. I will come to you guys and answer those in Ask Kiru episode. Okay, so let's talk about fasting for women. So to answer your question, yes, women should be fasting. And fasting does help you to balance your hormones. What we got to understand is we need to understand the different hierarchies of the hormones and also how we should be cycling the fasting according to our menstrual cycles. So if you look at your hierarchy, oxytocin controls your cortisol. Cortisol controls your insulin. Insulin controls your sex hormones, your progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone. Now, we got to have all these guys coming into play if you want to lead a healthy lifestyle, and they need to be in the right balance. So because of this, we women need to be fasting differently than men. So I'm going to give you explanation by dividing women into three different age groups. So let's say for those of you who are under 40, you can fast any types of fasting up to the day 21 of your cycle. So that, what does that mean? You can do autophagy fast, you can do long water fast 3 to 5 days, you can do fast mimicking. According to your health goals, you can incorporate cycling variations of fasting up to the day 21. And when you hit day 21, from that day onwards up to the day you bleed, you got to be out of fast. So that means you're going to be out of ketosis as well. So you're not going to be doing any keto diets, and you're not going to be fasting at that period. What you're going to do is you're going to focus on building your progesterone, because at that time we need a good level of progesterone. So if you don't have enough progesterone, you may get thrown out of your periods, and you may even lose hair. And according to some studies and science, you could even become infertile. So it is very important that you pay attention to these days, from day 21 to at least around day 28 to 30, depending on your cycle, so that until the day you bleed, you should not be doing any longer fast, and you should not be in ketosis. So that's for ladies who are under 40. And let's look at the other category, from 40 to 55. So this is a category what we can address as premenopausal. So for you still need to do the same thing. You can fast any type of fasting according to your health goals up to day 21. And when you hit day 21, you got to be coming out of it. And remember, when you turn 40, your hormones, progesterone and estrogen, will start declining. So if we don't pay attention, you can get very low production of progesterone. So here are some signs that you can identify whether you have enough progesterone or whether you're low in progesterone. If you start getting spotting, or if you are anxious. And another way of knowing that you're low in progesterone is you cannot fall asleep. So these are some signs that you can observe to know whether you are low in progesterone. So Here are some ways that you can take care of yourself during this time. You're not going to be in ketosis. You're not going to be doing any sort of longer fast. Instead, you're going to look into a way of building your hormone, particularly looking at progesterone. So that we are going to do by focusing in the right type of food. So hormone building could happen when you focus on bringing in a lot of rice, or when you bring in a lot of squashes, beans, and citric fruits, or even tropical fruits. So that means all these food that you're not going to be consuming when you are in ketogenic diet, you're going to be now bringing into your diet, simply because you want to bring your progesterone level in a good up, so that you're not suffering with a low progesterone. So that's for you guys who are in pre-menopausal stage. Now, last group would be postmenopausal, anyone who is above 55. And for you ladies, you can fast any ways, because you are not going to have the cycle, right? So again, one more thing you need to remember, your progesterone level is going to be low as well when you are in menopausal stage. So if you are having a very low progesterone level, there could be chances your estrogen hiking up. Now, bad estrogen could be hard on your heart, and it can also lead cancer. So what you got to do is, of course, focusing on this hormone building food, and another this is how you can cycle. You could do 5 days of intermittent fasting as you prefer, right? And also you can do water fasting for 5 days, and 2 days you can choose to do hormone building, or you can even do 6 days intermittent and 1 day hormone building. Another option for you is you can do 1 whole week of hormone building and 1 whole week of fasting, and that fasting can be a variation that you prefer according to your health goals. So the whole understanding is our body works in cycles. So like the nature, right? There's summer, there's autumn, there's day, there's night. Exactly the same way we ladies have menstrual cycle, and we got to be balancing everything accordingly. So we cannot be doing just one type of fasting all the time, and we just cannot be just eating one type of diet all the time. So we need to have the knowledge to bring in all these things in the right balance and incorporating into a cyclic manner throughout our lives in order to lead a healthy lifestyle and enjoy the fasting. So ladies, you still can lead a fasted lifestyle provided you have the knowledge to bring in these varieties and have the right balance, so that you can maximize the benefits. Hope that helps. Until I see you again, bye-bye.